Hello and welcome to Hunnitap Musical Universe. We're at the beach today. If you're not subscribed already, please do subscribe. Also, hit that thumbs up if you like this kind of thing. In this live stream, we'll be just chilling at the beach together, as if there needs to be more. Pretty nice day. Hey, what's happening? Good to see you. We were chilling here at the beach. And I think after I get my fill here at the beach, I am going to make music. I think I'm going to go do a live stream later today. What typically happens is the afternoon storms come in. The wind starts to blow, it rains. Good time to go in and make some music. I've got an album I'm working on. If you're not subscribed to Hunnitap Live, please do. I am an original musician located in Florida. I have a number of albums and I perform live stream every Saturday night. So if you like that kind of thing, you should double tap the screen if you like this kind of stuff. I'm just at the end of my street enjoying my Sunday afternoon, and it's a really nice one. The only criticism I would have is that the water's just slightly cool. It's a cool 76 degrees, and I would really prefer it to be about 80. But we did get a little soft top surf session in, which was super fun. I'll show you the surfboards we use. Yeah, so those are soft top surfboards, and they are a very special kind of couch-like surfboard that are good for surfing waves that are this small. I mean, look at how small. But you see, every once in a while, there's a little bit of whitewater. That's where you can surf, little sandbars. And with these soft boards, you can just jam them right into the sand and have no worry whatsoever. There's just enough wave to be fun. And the water is actually very, very nice. No problem staying in for a long time. If the waves were better, I would definitely be out there for a lot longer. But I came to fly my drone and realized I had been geo-fenced in because I didn't log in. I didn't bring my login information, so I didn't know how to log into DJI.com. So yeah, you have to log in, and it limited me to like 50 feet high and like maybe 100 yards of distance left and right. So that was a bummer. I still got a little bit of drone video. This is such a great day. It's all about the light, and that drone has such a great camera on it. It's as good as the iPhone. Hey, John Smiley. You love the beach? Yeah. Yeah, dude. Me too. I mean, it's killer. That's why I moved to it. When I was younger, I went through this thought process of where do I want to live? And I took it very seriously. I looked all over the world, and I picked the place exactly where I wanted to be. Came here with no money, no experience doing just about anything, and figured out a way to make it work. Yeah, John Smiley, stoked, dude. Thanks for jumping on, man. I hope you'll jump on for some of the live stream later. I'm going to do a Hunnitap musical universe where I'm going to keep working on tracks for this new album that I have in conception that I'm going to release by the end of June. I am determined to do it one way or another, and I think it'll be 6 songs. And this kind of thing, you know, if I don't come out and surf and swim in the ocean and do part of this kind of stuff, then I don't really feel as musically creative as I might, if that makes any sense at all. This charges up my battery. And when the battery's charged, I think I could make about 3 songs a day. If I had nothing but that, I think I could make 3 songs a day. They just flow out. I do everything by ear, and I'm not even saying they're good or whatever, but I mean, just the process of writing songs I find to be fascinating. July 1st. All right, John Smiley. Yeah, I will. I'll release it on July 1st. There you go. It's been decided. Sure is nice. I like that color change. You see the color change in the ocean there? It's a very clear day today. The ocean water you can see down about 3 feet down, which is for this area pretty clear. Here we go, neighbor Ned. Hey, neighbor Ned. Oh, there you go. That's one for the softie. Look at that. Oops, didn't mean to do that. That's better. That's what I was trying to do. Yeah, so I'm using a Rode thing and this mic to try to get a better audio. Sometimes when I come to the beach and I do this kind of thing, the audio is, you know, all windy. And I'm dressed up completely mummified because I spend so much time in the sun that if I don't just cover up, I'm asking for skin cancer. I go to the skin doctor twice a year, and for that reason, just to get checked up. It's really important if you spend a lot of time in the sun. And let me tell you, this is pretty sunny. You'll see how many clouds we're dealing with. Not a lot. Anybody know what this thing is that you see over me? Any guesses on what that is? It's this contraption that is attached to this bucket. That's part of my life. It's called a SHABOOMI. A piece of kite-like fabric that is on a huge flexible stick, and it forms like a canopy for you, but it only weighs like 2 pounds to bring the whole thing down. So as long as you got a wind, you've got a canopy. And if you've ever been in the business of lugging canopies down to the beach, you know that is like a absolute godsend. All right, here comes neighbor Ted. Got the whole gang down here, dude. Okay, little fun fact. My son, my youngest son, suffered a shark bite on the foot right there. Right there. That was quite a moment. But it was a small shark. And his foot healed up. And there he is. Back in the water. There's the whole story. That was the hero's adventure. In like 20 seconds. Ooh, look at this. I might have to go back out surfing. Just enough. It wants to. The tide's going down, but the wind's heading up. And that's always an interesting combo, because it's one that happens just about every single day. If you're on the stream and you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. If you are subscribed, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. And I'm stoked you're here. Last night, the Saturday Night Live stream, Hunnitap Live, the HTL episode 27, I decided to use the larger Spark PA style amp and really go for it and get it all set up just perfect, right at the right time. And I was 20 minutes late, which is just a problem I've got to solve, because I shouldn't be tardy to the party, so to speak. But I always run into difficulties getting set up, you know, like the band never starts on time type of thing. But still, you should start on time, so I get it. But I got all set up, and as we're getting set up, my son said, man, there are a lot of gnats out here. And I noticed, holy moly, there was like an apocalyptic level of gnats swarming all in the area where I normally play. Now that doesn't normally happen, but it had just rained all morning, so whatever. Then I realized as I'm setting up, oh great, there's like 15 mosquitoes swarming about my ankles. They tagged my ankles, so I said, all right, I'm gonna put on jeans and socks and stuff so that they can't annihilate me. Well, the entire live stream, they are just tearing up my arms, my neck, everywhere they could get to. And I finally was like, I just got to put up the white flag. Got to do it. I can't just be consumed by these mosquitoes at this level. So that stream lasted 38 seconds of sheer mosquito. That is what, like, if you watch that stream, that is what it looks like to watch a person being slowly consumed by a rather large swarm of mosquitoes in Florida. That was intense. I was itchy for like 2 hours after that. But you know what they say, you can be itchy, but you don't need to be scratchy. Just don't scratch it. Yes, it itches. Don't scratch the itch. Here we go, boy, all right. And just like that, he was gone. Man, this is a nice day. I wish I could translate the smell of the air into the phone. I've sniffed a lot of oceans. Not a lot, several. And this is my favorite. By far. So what's next? What are the next steps? So I think the next steps are musically, two things. I did a post on the channel today about it. One thing is to finish that album. and release it on July 1st. Consisting of 6 songs, of which 2 I've already released. Painting Circles Across Infinity is one, and Silence Before the Dawn is the other. And perhaps 1 or 2 others. I've got to consider this. So I have quite a few songs I haven't released in album form, so I don't know, it could end up being a full 10-song album, but some collection of songs between 6 and 10 songs in an album. Release that, distribute it type of thing, just to get it out there. I like that feeling of accomplishment. I also like just getting them completed and having them be real songs, and then I can play them in my live stream. Here we go. Fantastic, Fred. So that's the objective there. So that's one thing. And the second thing is to play out, to get gigs, small gigs in places, whether I get paid or not, just start to test my live out loud setup. And that's a big hurdle for sure, because I'm a little bit intimidated by that process. I haven't done that in many decades, although I used to do quite a bit in a band. But I'm going out solo now, and I'm using backing tracks, and I'm playing all original music, so I've got a lot of things that are different, and I'm not sure how they're going to factor in. But where I live here, there are a lot of places that are good for playing outdoors, like oceanfront decks and little beach bars and things like that, that I think will be quite conducive to what I'm trying to do, but we'll see, we'll see. The other thing is just to get out and do it. Do it once, do it twice. Do it 3 times, and then you can do it. All right, let's see. There you go. I had my little AI buddy make that for me. Now, that's a place that I've been playing called the Sugar Shack. Right, so that's mosquito-y as well. I'm starting to think maybe I should play inside. Have a way to play inside. But to do that, I'd really like to have a camera that isn't so grainy and janky like the webcam I used. Really like to get a mirrorless camera. But that's really the solution, because then I could have it all in one spot and easily just flip a switch and go. And I can do that now. It's just that I've got the webcam. I also know how to vertical stream now. Ooh, here we go. Check this out, a little boat going by. Let's see if we can catch that. Oh, it won't let you zoom? Or will it let you zoom? best I can do. A little shaky. Sometimes I think, man, that would be cool to be on that boat. Oh, pelican. So what do you have going on today? So I'm thinking about, whoa, all systems falling apart. I'm thinking about just putting the camera on a towel, pointed out at the ocean and going surfing right here. Seems like the right thing to do. By the way, how's the audio coming through on this hat mounted? Pressing the wrong button. Yeah, John, editing skate videos, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I am a skateboarder of old, but I have not done much skateboarding lately. We mostly longboard skateboard now. I have some carver boards that I like too. But too afraid of falling. That's why my surfing is my form of skateboarding. When I fall, typically it hurts less. But I love skateboarding. Thanks for the audio check. Greatly appreciated. Thanks for everybody on the stream. If you're new to Hunnitap, I am an original musician. I live in Florida, and I'm at the end of my street, just enjoying my afternoon with my kids. After a nice surf, I'm going to go write music later. I'm going to stream that as well. And a podcast I call Hunnitap Musical Universe. So if you think you'd be interested in that, you can check out some of the previous lives or shorts I've made of those lives, and see if you're interested. But yeah, we make songs. I make songs. I love to get your feedback as I make them. I think that's a cool way to do it. And it's just something I enjoy to do a lot. So I'm going to do it anyway, and then it's fun to include YouTube on it. Ooh, look at this little wave. Even though that's right next to the beach, I can surf the heck out of it with a soft top surfboard. Here it is, Kathy and Edna. You ready? Ready? There they go. There they go. They're gone. John's out in Utah. Here we go. Biff and Kathy. Yeah, Utah sounds cold. Holy moly. But I would love to go to Utah. I just get the impression it's a beautiful place. So what do you think? Should I set the camera up and go for a surf? That might be a cool way to go. I think I got plenty of battery left. Gotta change my hand position. Gotta put new batteries in my hand. A little bit of clouds just starting to form up on the horizon. You see that? And even up there, just a tiny bit. But what you see down here is, see how it's stretching off the coast there? That is the beginning of the afternoon storms. They extend off there first, every time, because of the way the coast is shaped up there. Wow, that's cool. It's beautiful up in Utah, yeah. Nature. I'm going to check out some of your videos there, John Smiley. Leave a comment on one of my videos if you can, or on this video or whatever in the actual video, and then I can easily just click on it to get to your channel. I think I might have looked at it one time. So many channels in this world, though. I try to create more than I consume, just as a general rule. I don't think social media is that healthy overall. It's like candy or soda. Like, it doesn't hurt you the moment you're doing it, but over time it can be really bad for you if you make it a chronic habit. So you got to really limit its role in your life, just like soda. Minimize it. Minimize the impact. Especially if you live in a place like Utah or Florida. I mean, you're missing out on a lot of stuff if you just get staring into a screen. That's why I like to incorporate it this way too, is because I can get like the best parts of it, which is just bringing it along with me on things I'm already doing, and using it as a platform for storing stuff I create, whether it be songs or videos or whatever. But yeah, it's going to be interesting reaching. I might try to do it today. Maybe I should do it today. I should do it today. I should just go. I got already an offer to play at one place from a kava bar, which is like that root people drink that makes you, I don't know what it does. But yeah, they have bands that play their live stuff and original stuff. So, and he said, yeah, come on by on this day, and then I never did. No particular reason, just got busy. Other priorities, wasn't really ready. 1,000 reasons. Reasons like seasons. Here we go. Ready? Bam. Hey, look at that. We got a bunch of people on the stream. Thanks for coming. I will, oops, didn't mean to do that. I'm Hunnitap Live. I'm Hunnitap, and I have an original music channel where I release all my original music. I'm down here in beautiful Florida, the end of my street, enjoying a day with the family. And I just thought I'd stream and gonna give an update on what's going on, and also tell you about some things that I'm doing and planning. If you're not subscribed already, I would hope you will subscribe. You can join me every Saturday for a live stream that I do around 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern time. I start in that zone every week. I post it on the channel so you can see what time it's scheduled for. Then I also do a lot of these Hunnitap musical universes where I create the music that I then perform. And I create it with the YouTube community. So anyone can be part of that, so jump on. You want to go back out surfing? Thanks, John. Appreciate it. We're trying to decide here if we want to go back out in the water. I tell you, if the water was 80 degrees, it'd be a lot easier to want to go back in. No? You don't mind it? 76? No problem. Yeah, for me, 76 feels pretty cold. It's bearable, but man, I wish it was just a little warmer. Just 4 degrees would make all the difference for me. Those clouds are starting to jump up a bit. There's hardly a cloud in the sky when we got here. There we go, got another little group, the beach walkers. Part of the beach TV, you just never know who's gonna walk in and walk out of your life forever. All right, big dude alert. Big dude alert, big muscle dude alert. Now I'm gonna give you 2 words. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. And you'll see why I said that here in a moment. There you have it. Hiking with a gallon of water. Serious about hydration. Well, who knows what's in that thermos, though. Let's play What's in the Thermos. Ah, we got a very special treat coming, which is the banner pulling beach plane. Which is a regular staple of my life, oddly enough. All right, let's see what else we can do here. Let's see. Ah, retouch on, yes. Of course, retouch on. Yes, of course. Look at this. Now this is my setup for being able to live stream playing guitar now. That's the lightest setup I have there, which is a couple tripods. Well, one of those just little like bendy tripods, little tiny table ones. A tripod for the phone just to get it in a good position. You can also try to tie it onto something with those twisty tripods, but it's hit or miss. All right, but before we do that, let's look at this. Here we go. What does it say? Liquid Aloha, Kona Big Wave. All right, it's a beer. It's a beer advertisement. I thought they might be. I thought they might be advertising a higher form of enlightenment than beer. But yeah, I can now travel to just about anywhere and play live on the internet with this. Now, that's by taking a Go 2 wireless Bose microphone, the one I've got on now, and simply placing it on top of a Spark Go amp. And then I stream backing tracks into this Spark amp from a tablet, and I'm mobile. And all that I can fit in that guitar bag, a little lightweight backpack. I can put all that on my bike. And since I live near so many cool places, I can just go play in these places as long as they're not infested with blood-sucking insects, which is definitely a thing that happens quite a bit. In Florida, we like white Stratocasters, mint green pickguard, and a roasted maple neck, preferably truss rod at the heel. That is what we require. We also have a mandatory minimum of 20 songs to be required that are stored in every new guitar. So when you pick up that guitar, you should be able to easily bang out 20 songs if you have enough time from that thing. If it has no songs in it, you've been ripped off. You ever buy one off Amazon or somewhere and you go like, oh, this guitar is an absolute turd, like turd level, C-. What do? Well, you return it if you can, but if you can't, you burn it. You just gotta burn it because it's a, it's a type of thing that you don't want to have in the world. It's like having an infected, useless symbol of something that should be awesome but is yet horrible. I can't stand crappy guitars. And I've done a lot of experimenting with inexpensive guitars. And the thing with experimenting with crappy guitars is sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. And with Firefly, I actually won about 4, maybe 5 times, and maybe because there's one I haven't finished modifying yet. I started this channel by stuff I was doing, tinkering with guitars, because I wanted to buy some cheap ones that if I broke them, it wouldn't be a big deal. And so I bought about 7 Fireflies over the course of a year and a half, and 4 of them are really good. I mean, for what they are. Fit and finish isn't top notch, but it's a good playable guitar that you can get with. And then there's 3 of them that were really in the questionable zone. One was a turd for sure. One was, well, I sort of broke it, but it shouldn't have been broken that easily. And the 3rd one is one that I haven't finished playing with yet. That seems adequate. It's a semi-hollow body one. They were famous for those semi-hollow body guitars initially. They look almost like a 335, but a little weird. got a bluebell day today. See any good ones coming in?
Huh?
See any good ones coming in?
Do you want to leave,
Leave when?
like around 2?
Sure, what time is it now? 1:30? Yeah, sure. We're talking about when we leave. I'm looking to see if there's a wave out there. Summertime blues. You get Napoleon syndrome. Ooh, the clouds look angry today. We're getting rain. And this is why playing outside in the summertime in Florida is going to be unrealistic. In the evening at some predictable time. I've got to be able to do Hunnitap live on Saturdays inside, so I'll probably transition in. But then, you know, it really makes me want to spend $1,000 on a camera, which I don't want to do. However, if I want to get the deal that I want to get, meaning the setup that I want to have, the way I want it to look, it's probably going to cost about that much. About $900. Tax probably a little higher. All right, we got muscle coming back through. Muscle. Ah, the birdies. All right, thanks for jumping on. I'm going to chill for about 20 minutes before we head back. Thanks for jumping on. Maybe I'll see you later on in the Hunnitap musical universe when I keep working on those songs for that album. Thanks. Have a great day.